And for those that don't know me, I am Michelle DeKeyser. And part of this all about for me is women coming together in community. And it is about us doing things differently. It's us doing things through heart. Like I have to see you all right now. I was like looking at myself going, no, I need to see all your faces. Because it's all about us coming together and really feeling what these visions are that are instilled in us. They're instilled in us from God, but then the scariness comes out like going, I can't do it. You can when we do it together. When the weight of your the weight of this vision isn't only on your shoulders, but as women, we were always meant to gather by the water and do laundry together, or do the tasks and the things together. Yet somewhere along the lines, we got into this masculine world where we start isolating ourselves in our own little houses, our own little cars, and thought that we had to do things perfectly by ourselves. Well, this is about us doing it imperfectly together with some fun and some joy, because we're in community. We're in heart-centered community. And the whole purpose of this right now is for these visions inside of us to come forth and to share those with each other, to release some of that weight. We're all here because we want to make this a better world. We're here because we want to make changes in this, and that pressure, that heaviness can just come on top of us as well. And so I want to remove that because I want everyone just to start, and I'm going to give me a second. We're going to look at each other's eyes right now. And those of you that have been in my circles before know what I'm doing. Those that haven't will be in for a surprise in just 1 second as soon as I find it, because I didn't have this ready. Give me 1 second. Actually, sorry. This was supposed to go a lot faster, but you know how things work. In divine timing, we surrender. And I specifically picked this one for today, as we are all about to surrender together. And I've actually never had 25 in a room, so I actually can't actually physically put us very well into a circle. I will do my best to move us around a little bit and make us smaller. But what I want you to do is really, and actually I'm going to take some of these, I think there were a couple redundant ones like Stephanie is. I'm going to remove that one and move to. If you can have your cameras on, at least if possible for this part, I would love to just see your faces with all of us together. I'm going to take this one away and move. And just take a look around the room and just, and I'm not going to take the time to put us, normally I put us all into an actual circle in here, but I want us to just kind of look back here, and I'm going to move the center out of the way. So I'm going to move those of you that are in the center. Look at this vision behind. Now, on purpose, this picture is a little blurry. And right here is a circle in the middle of the page. And a lot of times our visions are blurry. We don't necessarily see that vision. However, when we come in community right now, we're opening our hearts. We're leaning into the support of this room to unlock some of that vision. And that's what we're about to do in this meditation. We're about to look at that center circle right there and start to see what is God calling forth in each one of us, that we're going to go into breakout rooms and share with each other, to hear that said out loud and to put it into manifestation, put it into the universe right now in this moment, and really lean into each other to embrace and see the possibilities and the abundance of these visions, but then to release the pressure. Because look at all these beautiful women in this room. You no longer have to do it alone. We are in this together to make a difference in this world, to open the colors, to open the ideas of who we are and the abundance that can happen when we are authentically ourselves. And that is what this meditation is all about. So I'm going to invite you, as we take 3 deep breaths together, to first look at the women in the room, and then to focus on this center piece of blurriness that is about to come alive in your mind, to whatever that vision, whatever message you need in this room today. And that is what we do as women. We come together to embrace these visions. And so I'm going to ask you right now to focus on the women in the room and or the center circle as we take in a really deep breath. As you do that, you're going to release everything from the past that you just brought in right now. Just release it. Embrace this moment right now. Bring in another deep breath. We're releasing all the to-dos, all the things that come later today, all the future stuff. We're releasing that as we breathe it out. Releasing, releasing, releasing. And then together, collective, we are going to take the deepest breath we've taken all day. So bring it in. Keep bringing it in. Just bring it in. Fill your body with energy. Fill it with breath. As you release, see the word presence. Circle your mind. You are now present with each one of us. There are 27 of us in this room right now. You're present in this moment, in this space. Opening your heart, opening your mind to the idea of possibility, abundance, and your vision, your soul purpose. What I'm going to ask you to do is to find your feet and really feel them. Are they in carpet? Are they in socks? Are they in shoes? Are they on hardwood floor? Whatever it is for you, put all your sensations into your feet at this moment. Really presence yourself in this room. And then take a deep breath. As you release, start to see roots growing out of your feet as you connect. Send them deep, deep down into the center of the earth and connect, grounding into the earth. And then start picturing all of us in a huge circle and all these roots growing, connecting, supporting each other. Feel the support of the women in this room. You're no longer alone. We are in this together to make a difference in this world. Bring those roots through your body. Feel it strengthening you, lifting up. If there's a spot that feels like it needs an extra breath, take it. Smooth it through. Bring it forth, up through your body. Even feel your hands coming out and connecting to each other in this moment of time. As you reach the crown of your head, picture a color in this color blindness coming forth from the roof of, coming out of your head, connecting to God, connecting to source, universe, whatever it means for you. And then picture our circle of connected roots and this rainbow effect of color now embracing all of us, supporting us in the beauty of color, in the beauty of our individuality, of our authenticity, of who we are. Just breathe that in and see it. Feel it. Feel the connection of all of us in this room together, here in this moment of time for this reason, each one of us. Breathe it in. And now what I'm going to ask you to do is to call forth your own intuition. Now it might be a voice, it might be an image, it might be another person. If you've never done it before, that's okay too. Just open to the possibility. And then greet your intuition. A smile, a hug, an embrace, a welcome, a knowing that your intuition's been waiting for this conversation with you. You've been thinking about your vision. You've been getting ready for this day. You've had this all in place. But now is your time to connect with your heart, with your inner knowing. And I'm going to ask you to ask your intuition, what is it that you feel? What is it that you want? What is it that you desire? Bring forth that blurry image and start painting the picture of what that would look like. If you were to see 8/8/2026, 12 months from now, what would an amazing day look like to you? What would you feel? What would you be doing? What would you be being, not doing? What would you desire? What do you want? Again, all things that you are in the positive. No more of, I don't want this. I don't need that. All of that is released. You're only focusing on the things you want, desire, and that you can see. Start painting that blurriness into color, into your colors. I'm going to invite you to sit longer with this, or at any point that you feel called to write anything down that your intuition is telling you. I'm just going to give about 5 minutes of silence just to sit and be with yourself. Embrace it. Give you about a minute to finish up. On my time right now, it is 12:12 right now. I feel like the numbers are aligning with us as we now do sit in a circle. You can see all of you when we actually embrace the circle and we hone into the connection of us as women coming together and forging our own path. This is the beauty that we see. And as you're finishing up, I already have breakout rooms of 4 people, 3 to 4 people. I think they're mostly 4 people already set up. When you go into the breakout room, we're going to have about 10 minutes or so. I'm trying to keep us to schedule as much as we can. So that's about 2 to 3 minutes per person. Maybe a chance to introduce who you are, get to know each other. But really what you're sharing is the vision that you have just seen. You are trying to speak it into fruition right now and hear your own voice, realizing what your soul is telling you, calling forth from you. Are there any questions about that, Melanie?
Yeah, I just want to ask everybody, please, 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 when you go in your room, have somebody set a timer. This is not a time to coach each other. It's not a time to um, whatever. It's a time for you, for each one of us, not only for each other to hear what we want for us to hear the words, but for our own ears to hear our own soul speak. So you are not being, you're not being nice if somebody wants to go on and on and on, and then you all come back in the room and only 2 people got to speak. That's not nice. That means you've deprived the other people in the room from hearing your soul speak, and you've deprived yourself from hearing yourself speak. So, Michelle, if you can just be specific about what the time is again, like how much time we have and how much time each of us has. And don't be shy, guys. Everyone's going to speak. So be bold, be first, set that example, speak up, raise your hand. We really, 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 really want to hear our soul speak. So many of us as women, and especially for those of us that are not white women, have had our voices silenced. And this is the time for us all to hear our voices, for our own souls to hear our voices as we come together in this group. It is so potent, it is so powerful. I'm sure you can all feel it. So please, 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 please do that in your rooms. And so each of you just give yourself that 2 minute time, just speak for your time, and then let the next person speak, because this is an opportunity for us to also let our souls listen to each other.
Okay, Michelle, go ahead.
Um,
You break us out.
Tasha, I just want to double check on time. How much time do you want for the breakout rooms?
Let's you said it's 4 people. Let's do
Yeah.
10 minutes. When we usually do pitch, and this is the reason why you gotta get it down to like a minute of your pitch. But let's do 2 minutes, so one in about a minute and a half, and then start letting the person know you got 30 seconds. So 2 minutes at top. We'll make up for the win. So we'll make up in time. So 2 minutes.
Well, just remember, this isn't about pitch. This is about you sharing whatever vision you have on your soul right now to come into fruition in this portal opening.
Yeah.
So we're not telling each other about who we are or anything. We're just sharing that vision that is inside of you that your soul, your voice needs to hear, and you need to be and being witnessed and seen by other women who are in the same spot that you are and are in this idea of let's make this world a better place. And what does my soul need to do to make that happen? And how can we do this together? And so it is right now, 12:16 my time, so 16. So we're going to start this. We'll come back at 12:27 or on the 27. So it gives you all 10 minutes. So it's at least 2 minutes per person and a couple minutes buffer just to make sure everyone gets a full 2 minutes to share from their heart and their soul and to hear it. See you all on the other side.
And thank you for the circle, Michelle.
You are welcome. And there are some people in the main room that are staying, so just be aware that you may not be sent to a room. I did bring a circle into this room as well. See if everyone's joined. I sent Stephanie. Okay, Stephanie's there. Okay. Simone, you're with me.
I'm with you.
Tasha, you're with me.
Okay.
I don't know if
And
if
Will,
this
then
wheel,
Shalon. Shalon.
She's in another room, but not joined.
Okay. And then we got Ruth. Okay,
All
Simone, you
right.
want to go ahead? She outside. I'm mad.
Yeah, I wanted to ground. Like I thought it was very
Girl.
important to ground during the space.
Okay.
So as for you guys that know me already, you know that I'm a filmmaker, and it's always been on my soul to be able to create a new paradigm. So in my spiritual walk, I have recently clicked into being the vessel for the I am presence. Like I've fully clicked in. And so just anchoring the I am presence, anchoring divine light onto the planet, into rooms. And what I saw during the meditation was starting on the set, was in an industrial space, and anchoring light down and through my crown chakra, coming out through my heart and through my pores, out through my hands, and going into the camera, going into all of my crew, and everyone's heart center was just on fire with light, and it was going in through the camera, coming out through the camera, and it was like bouncing from person to person to person, all the crew. And then from there you see what the film that we shot, it's on the screen, and everyone in the audience there, all of a sudden it's like the light is just coming out of their hearts. And then you're going from theater to out in the park to families walking around, and it's just bouncing from each person in that theater their to their families at home, to their work. So it's like anchoring the divine light, anchoring the I am presence down into the world through film and media and television, and literally touching every soul, and in a way where it is filtering through them, not just touching them, but they're embodying that I am presence, and is coming out through their heart, coming out through their soul, and impacting their families, their friends. So it's just turns out that what my mission was, what I've always wanted to do, what my dream was, what my intuition as to my dream was actually imprinted on my DNA. It was imprinted on my soul, is what I was actually supposed to be doing. And to have locked into I am presence, and to know that all that was real.
Mhm.
And I don't know how much time I have left, but there
Your
is
time's
a
up,
there
but
was oh, I'm
finish your
sorry.
thought. No,
Okay.
no, no.
Well,
Finish your thought. Finish your thought.
I put a little thing in the chat about how if you sit still in the stillness long enough and you let that click in, you can see what your soul has been manifesting. You can see it coming in full time. You can see it coming, and that's starting to happen. So I'm watching the influence happening. I'm watching the light happening. It. I'm watching the light transfer. I'm watching it happen. And there's no other feeling like that in the world. Okay, so that's it.
Go
That's
ahead,
it.
One thing I
Ruth.
didn't share that we normally do in our circle, and I would love to invite all of us to do is, Simone, if you could hold out your hands like this,
Mhm.
and then the rest of us are just going to send her love and light for this share and witnessing the beauty of what she visioned in front of us. And I just want you to receive the love for your vision, Simone.
My hands is warming up. That means it's already here.
It is. Ruth,
Yay!
Coach Tasha or Ruth, I'd love to invite either one of you to share next. I'll put the timer back on.
So mine's is gonna be real quick. I want to say that I am is powerful, and I manifested this time. So this is no mistake. I just appreciate you ladies for getting in divine alignment. because the things that people have been coming to me about, I just want y'all to get ready. So Simone, you're not too far off. That's why my hands are warming up.
Are you complete, Miss Tasha?
I'm complete. I love y'all. Thank you.
Well, I would love to invite you to receive as well. Ruth, would you like to share?
Yes, please. Oh, thank you for the opportunity. This was a very, very, um, it was a blessed day. And for me to be in this meeting was really, really something which has really made me believe like I was meant to make a difference in this world and that my role is to allow it. And my question was, how many times have I been fighting with myself in this? Like, because it was just like awakening to know the belief systems we have carried, like we carry. And I'm like I was just thinking, how many times I've been watering the wrong seeds? When you're watering the wrong belief system, like the things you have carried, the things you have been told, the things, your culture. And I was just like, no, that's not how I was meant to be. I was meant to make a difference. And as the we were taught to break the foundations, like those things that have held us back. And I was just there like, oh, this is the day. Because I think I've not been living the way, I've not been fulfilling my purpose because of the belief system. It's time to step out, and it's time to know that, to trust my abilities and act with purpose. Understand that this is it. There is no time to waste. It's now. Thank you for the opportunity.
I am loving how concise these visions are because they're coming into fruition. And like, I can see each one of your pictures and I can start to visualize that for myself as well. And seeing the center right here, I am starting to see all of us coming together in circle, in opening our hearts, in finding more women who are willing to live in their authenticity. And for me to do that as well and just speak my own truth and to be accepted for it, no longer hiding who we are, but embracing and empowering that vision that each one of us holds. And the best part is I've felt that weight of the shoulders so much. Every time I'm in one of these circles, it's lighter and lighter because we were never, ever meant to do this alone. Somewhere along the lines, we thought we should. And the shoulds got bigger and bigger. And now in circle, together, we are here to make a difference. And so it's not on us to do it alone because this world needs all of us, all of our geniuses, all of our visions to do that. And I can start to see that as, and I don't know if I haven't, I said that my word of the year was surrender, but this is my reminder, my daughter, this little picture of her at the beach, just like, and I can hear her out there yelling at my husband and I'm like, it's okay. I'm in here. We can deal with that. And I just surrender to where I'm supposed to be in this moment. And that is here with you, beautiful ladies, just sharing, envisioning, projecting what this world can look like and what we are going to create together. And with that, I am complete. You're muted.
I was saying, Michelle, I appreciate you so much. But I'm gonna wait till everybody get back in the room so you can go ahead and bring everybody back in.
I'm going to close the rooms, which will give them 1 minute. It'll be perfect timing.
Yeah.
We did it. We stuck to
Oh.
time. Woohoo. I'm so proud of myself.
But we have to give you,
Oh.
give you. Yes, to you.
I will receive.
Oh,
Yes.
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 Yes. Because you need it, Michelle. Get it.
Okay.
Welcome
Woo!
back as people are starting to come back in. And as we come back in, we're
No, you
going
said
to
pin me
say
up too, Michelle. Pin me.
what?
Pin me.
Yeah, where I'm gonna first I'm gonna leave immersive view as I do that.
There you go. There you go.
We're leaving immersive view. We'll be back later. There you go.
Welcome back,
As we,
everyone. So, do anybody want to comment on what we got
we're
out of the?
still
What
we're
we got?
not everyone's back yet.
Not everybody's back. Okay, let me know when everybody's back, Michelle, because I can't see it.
Yeah, we're getting there. Put a gallery so I can see better. Welcome back. Welcome back. Are we seeing smiles? We're seeing lots of smiles, lots of visions coming in, lots of people seeing, releasing. And this is what happens when we're seen, heard, and witnessed by other women in true authenticity. None of that mean girl stuff, none of that cattiness stuff. It's just us witnessing and embracing each other's message because we're all here to make this world a better place. We're all here to live in service and heart. And you can feel that when you're in the room with people who want to actually do something. And yes, we're almost a couple more people, or I don't know. Let me double check the rooms. Looks like everyone is back.
Can I invite you all or whoever wants to just type in chat what that experience was like for you? Just how it felt, how it feels to be around other women, how it feels to have this connection. Mish, and if it's okay, if maybe just a couple people want to share out loud in the room, if anyone is willing or wanting, if you could just raise your Zoom hand or raise your hand and just let us know what that was like. Maybe this was your first circle ever. You've never experienced something like this. Maybe you're a veteran and you've done this many, many, many times. But we'd love to hear your voice in the big room too. You know, especially for those of us that aren't hosting today. Patrice, that's beautiful. I'm going to volunteer somebody if you guys don't, if you guys don't step up, I'm going to volunteer somebody. 3, 2, 1.
I
Really?
said it was safe, fun, and connected. It was beautiful. There was a lot of yummy energy in the room, and all three of us just spoke like we were friends sitting out on a patio together. It was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Tamara, do you want to come off and share your experience? I see it in the chat, but you're no shy girl.
So not there. I am. So this was my first time. I was invited by Tasha, and it's good just to be around other women who have the same ideology as you, and wanting to share it with each other. It's you feel safe. I've always just been guarded, especially with sharing and stuff. But it was a safe space, and the two women I were with, it was beautiful.
Well, thank you, my love, for coming. See, you get to learn a little bit piece about me, the little jewels that I have for everyone, right? So, and she's also our newest member to the Diva Locals out here in Dallas, Texas. So yes. And who else we got?
Patrice, love for you to share.
Who's fruitful and faithful? Oh,
Would
go
you
ahead,
let Patrice
Patrice.
return?
There. And it was lovely to just express that vision. And as you're expressing it, you felt it growing, and people were sharing in it. And then you could feel that connection, and that as we just shared, we could share in each other's visions, and that coming together, and it became more real. It was just, I love the sharing and seeing the smiles that as we share.
I'll share. This is Simone. Hi, everybody. What I loved about our circle, I've been in these circles before. So what I experienced, which that was different, and in our circle was that once each person was done sharing their vision, the person who just shared held out their hands, and everyone else held up their palms and shared divine light and divine love and divine energy with the person that just shared. And I thought that was beautiful. That was lovely.
You must have had Michelle in your room.
Yes, I
Yes,
did. Michelle,
I forgot
Tasha,
to do that.
And we did.
it was really
You were
nice. It was really
special.
nice.
I apologize for not giving those instructions or that invitation. Part of it was just me forgetting, but as well, what happens is we as women, I don't know if anyone raise your hand if you feel like this, we have trouble receiving. Anyone else? Anyone have trouble receiving? And so this is almost a way because we're such givers that you get to give because you get to, the whole point of us sharing ideas is that we're not broken. We're not needing to be fixed or any of that, but it's about being seen and witnessed. So this is our way of like, oh my gosh, I just acknowledged the beauty that just came out of your soul, out of your heart. And I get to share that by holding my hands to give you love and light and support in that without words, without saying, you need to do this, you need that, you need, no, it's about them hearing their own soul, their own intuition. However, women are so good at this part, but this is where we practice almost. You learn that others want to give to you, want to acknowledge you. And it is in that practice of physically putting your hands up to receive that you're learning, training your brain to now go do that outside the world. Go do that with others and to give and receive at the same time. It's not always just about giving, because I don't know about you. I've been a very good giver and a very poor receiver. And so this is really that training of it. And what I love so much about Circle is it's these modalities that we're in such a safe place, but your brain's like, oh, I can go do that with someone else. Oh, yes, I can ask them for help because I was able to receive from Circle. And this is us opening our hearts slowly back up to that connection that we so desperately need and want, except that our bodies have closed it off out of safety, out of our protection. And this is a way to realize that we can be safe with each other, that we can learn who we can trust, who we can be part of. And oh my gosh, I'm a bad host. I'm not admitting people into the room. This is why we need co-hosts. We'll fix that next time, Coach Dasha. Anyhow, but that is what this truly is about, is these open sessions where we can authentically be in a safe space. It trains our brain to realize that there are other people out there that we can open up to, that we can be selective, that we can set our boundaries. We don't have to close off to everyone. Please, please, though, don't think that you have to show your vulnerability to everyone.
Yes.
It's about you learning who to do that with, because we all need to do it, but we need to do it with the right people to our hearts. But this opens our hearts to allow more in, more of the right people, more at the right frequencies. And so I thank you for joining me and letting me lead.